Good morning, it's Monday the 13th of June. Aren't things in a terrible state? You probably hear comments like this on most days, and it's hard to disagree. Whether it's the war in Ukraine, mass shootings in the USA, the cost of living crisis at home, politics, or any number of other issues, yes, many things are in a terrible state. God doesn't mean it to be like this. He won't let it stay like this forever. Meanwhile, those of us who are Christians are called to demonstrate a better way of living. Part of John's vision at the end of the book of Revelation describes what this better way will look like when God finally establishes the promised new heaven and new earth. With some dramatic license and with acknowledgements to Bob Hartman and Steve Turner for kick-starting these thoughts, here is an idea of what John sees. We shook hands and the angel introduced himself. "Hi, my name is Aralon from Seven Angels Estate Agency," he said. Then he took me to the top of a hill where we could see for miles around. "The holy city, the New Jerusalem," he explained with a wave of his hand. "God's very own new build." I took a good long look around. "So what's it like living here?" I queried at last. "Ah, yes," he smiled. "It's a little bit different from what you're used to at the moment. Many things you've been familiar with, well, things aren't like that anymore. Listen to part of the city's charter document. In this city, there are no policemen because there is no crime. No soldiers because there is no war. No doctors, no surgeons, no nurses, no undertakers, because there is no sickness or death. No security guards, judges, prison warders. No insurance salesmen, bankers, or financial advisors. No sex workers. No watchmakers, firefighters, or ambulance drivers. No gossip columnists, judges, politicians, or evangelists and preachers. But there are poets and musicians, musicians and artists, and gardeners." "Well, that sounds amazing," I said. "I can't see any churches either." "That's true," he replied. "You won't need special places like that anymore, because the whole city, the whole world, is now a place of worship. The glory of the Lord is visible everywhere, with nothing to spoil it." "It looks very uncluttered," I said. "No street furniture, no advertising boards, no rubbish bins, not even any lamp posts." "You certainly have a keen eye," said Aralon. "Once again, it's because none of those things will be needed. There's no rubbish, so no bins. Everything is perfect, so no advertising. And the glory of the Lord shines everywhere, so no need for lamp posts." "And that's a beautiful river flowing through the centre," I noticed. "Yes," he replied. "It's the only health spa you'll ever need. You see the trees lining the banks?" I nodded. "Healing leaves they have. They never die, and neither will anyone who lives there." I commented that there were high walls around the city, but at least a dozen gateways. "All those gates, are they to keep the residents in or to keep others out?" I wondered. "Oh," Aralon said, "the gates are never shut because it's always daytime, never night. Everything which is good, wherever it is found, is brought in through the gates, but nothing that is not good ever enters." I fell silent. There was a lot to take in. "It must be very exclusive," I said at last, rather wistfully. "Beyond my price range, I should think." "It certainly is," replied Aralon cheerfully. "It's beyond everybody's price range. But here's the amazing thing. You can take up residence for free. A gift from the owner, you might say." I was stunned, speechless. But Aralon was still talking. "Yes, you just need your name written in his book," he said. "The names of everyone who knows him are in there. So I guess the big questions are, do you know him? And does he know you? He smiled. I know. He'd love to meet you.